I am Sebastian Moulton.
My name is Pete Monroe.
My name is Christina Shakti Siebenaler.
I'm Cash Wadrich.
I am Daniela Cervantes.
Film is important to me because I think it reveals a lot about just humanity in general. It allows us to connect with people's stories in such an intimate way because you get not only the actors, but somebody's point of view and how they want to show and tell a story. And I think storytelling is really, really important for everybody to just learn more about one another. I think that just brings people together.
Film is important to me because I don't think I would be the person that I am without film. I watch a film at least one every day, and on the weekends at least 5 films. But I learn a lot about other people's stories with them.
It's the modern day storytellers. We as humans evolved sitting around the fire, being told stories from the very beginnings of our species. And we require stories. We are meaning-making machines, and it's through stories that we find meaning and connection. Also, it's a really creative, fun thing to do. There's elements that are stressful and tedious and somewhat mundane, but then when you can put something together and show it to people and you can say, I made this, and it's moving to people and they connect with it, and that is really fulfilling.
I'd say that film provides a creative outlet for me. It allows me to have an artistic side that I don't often get to explore, and it allows me to create my own worlds, my own characters, my own stories, and I really like that about filmmaking.
I grew up with it. I grew up loving movies. I grew up wanting nothing but to be in movie theaters, and I was obsessed. I think it was a healthy obsession. I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to be a storyteller, and then at some point I really realized that I wanted to be behind the camera, crafting something, because as an actor, you're embodying something, and that's different than crafting this thing. And I wanted something that I could sort of hold and craft and be separate from me.
Well, first of all, because it's a great job. It's less nowadays than there was in the past, but it'll come booming back, I'm sure, hopefully. But there's a ton of different things you can do, on a movie set or behind the scenes. As you can work props, you can do greens, you can do catering, you can do grip, you can do special effects, you could do editing, you could do graphic design for a show. There's so many different opportunities to unleash your creativity and get paid for it.
First of all, I think it's really good for kids in New Mexico to have some sort of creative outlet, just to have something to do. It will strengthen their resumes, and it might help them find something that they will end up really enjoying. I think it will also help kids learn how to collaborate with other people. It'll help them learn how to outreach to other people. It may help them figure out how to budget, how to organize people, just a bunch of different life skills.
I think that it's really important to introduce youth to filmmaking because it's a large part of our state. We offer really great tax incentives, and we want it to become a big industry here in the state. And I think that comes from getting the youth really interested in film.
I think it allows the youth to see their world, to explore their world in a collaborative way, in a curious way, in an inquisitive way. I like to think of editing like a puzzle, and so it's a process, and I think it's a really cool process for them to see through. It's not there's not a lot of immediate gratification. It takes time to make a film. So really it gives the youth in New Mexico a way to either express themselves through fiction or explore their world through nonfiction.
Introducing people in New Mexico to films is very important because of how we interact with each other. I think that it's very important to know each other's stories. Right now, even just with the World Cup, I feel that people are coming together. And I think that film brings people together because you can see other people that are, that you can see that other people are human.
There's a lot of resources around. The state themselves offer a lot of free classes, either through community colleges or the state university, UNM. You can take classes there. There's also lots of local film programs offered. There's, I think, kids-1 up here in Taos. It offers film programs for students. And not only that, there's just lots of film production companies around, people making short films, The easiest way to get into filmmaking is to get on set and just start working with people. Everybody's friendly around here.
Well, one resource that I know of is kids-1. We provide a lot of help with editing, cameras, how to interview people, how to do animation, etc. And then there's, I think, the NMSA school. I feel that is in art and that they provide some things. I feel that there's a lot of film festivals. I am actually on the board of the 48-hour film challenge, and we provide a space for them to at least send us their film and we put it at the TCA, so in the big screen. And it's pretty cool to watch your film on the big screen when you are underaged.
Well, here in Taos, there's kids-1, which is a youth media and technology organization for middle schoolers and mostly high schoolers. And we really try to foster the high school to film school pipeline. There's also UNM Taos, the digital media labs at Clark campus. And they have some great equipment and some excellent teachers, lots of ways to learn how to produce a film. And then in New Mexico as a state, there's film school programs at UNM, at, I believe, Santa Fe College, probably in Las Cruces somewhere. So, yeah.
There's kids-1, this place, here in Taos. There's free college, and there's festivals like Film Prize Junior for elementary, middle school, high school, but also a lot of the other festivals, film festivals, like the Albuquerque Film and Music Experience. There's Las Cruces International Film Festival that we've attended. Those festivals have student resources. It's just as important for students to exhibit their work and network with other filmmakers, other young filmmakers or adults. So there's all kinds of resources. There's also the New Mexico Film Foundation. There's the Santa Fe Film Institute. For an alternative to New York or LA, it's no secret that Albuquerque and New Mexico in general is a major hub.
As far as I know, there's kids-1. I haven't done much research, but kids-1 has been amazing. They introduced me to so many different resources, and it introduced me to people who have really helped along with the filmmaking process and journey. And also it gave me connections to help better my writing, my acting, that sort of stuff.
Better education funding and things like that. I know that New Mexico is frequently, I think, in the bottom, 3 to 5 in terms of education in the country and health care, that's not good. If schools here don't have good funding and they can't maintain their staff, that hurts the kids.
I would say an expansion of filming locations. So the majority of the films made in New Mexico are made in either Albuquerque or Santa Fe area, metropolitan area, or in Las Cruces. I know that here in Taos we are trying to grow a new film commission, and there's 7K Studios, so that we can actually have more productions coming here. But we need to have the infrastructure for the productions to be able to come. So we need to build it so they will come.
I think just like the knowledge that filming is like a possible outlet. Like a lot of the times we think of making any sort of film or movie or TV show is like barred to only like elite directors in Hollywood or stuff like that. But now it's becoming a lot more decentralized and giving like smaller folks a better chance to actually take their film somewhere. And even if it doesn't get anywhere, just like the knowledge that this experience will help you grow as a person and possibly will help you later in life, even if you don't pursue film, I think that's just like the knowledge that that is an option.
What is missing for youth to get into film is opportunity. Yeah, I think they need more opportunity. I think we need more spaces. d2q, for example, could be bigger so that we could, provide for more students and have more equipment. Because right now, yes, we do have some equipment, but it wouldn't hurt to have more so that they could have more access.
So if we build an infrastructure, catering, hotels, transportation, if we can have those available for productions who want to come to Taos, then that will fix the problem. Because right now, a lot of people who work in the film industry, even if they live here in Taos, they will have to travel, including myself. I've in the past had to travel to Albuquerque or Santa Fe for work. And it would be so great if we could just roll out of bed and go to work here in Taos.
What might help is schools introducing filming and filmmaking as a opportunity in, like as a STEM opportunity in school, and it be more available in colleges. Pretty sure there might be a film class in UNM, but more like advertisement of the resources and more ways for people who want to get into film to find connections. I think that would help in get a lot more people into film.
Well, it all boils down, unfortunately, with sponsors and money, pretty much. Like, we need people to invest in New Mexico, in the kids, in all of these art programs, because I feel that art is therapy, where however you use it, it always heals, it's very healing. And yeah, the benefits would be the healing, like that, like when you're involved in some form of art, you are less likely to go shoot somebody or get into drugs or do something that is not the best of your interests. So having art surrounding you is an incredible benefit. And I think that would be the best, if we could have more sponsors for our community.
Filmmaking has been profoundly democratized in the last 20 years. We can shoot stuff on our phones. We can upgrade from our phones to pretty nice cameras without a big price jump. Our computers can do all the editing. I think it's really about realizing that these cameras and these computers are critical tools in the process. And they could be incorporated more into the educational process, and maybe that's fun. Maybe that's more fun.
I think that New Mexico could do more to outreach to people here in film, especially the youth. I don't think too many youth know that filmmaking is a viable option as a career here in New Mexico, and I think that letting people know, that's the first step, is awareness.
Hi, I'm John LeBlanc. It is so important that we introduce the world of filmmaking to the youth in New Mexico, because New Mexico is a very, very diverse state. We have Hispanic people, we have Native American people, we have African American people, we have people from all over the world that come here. The youth here, they have ideas and they have dreams. Oftentimes they don't know how to make those dreams not just be dreams, but a reality. They don't know they can make a career out of it. As Miss Daniela Cervantes and Mr. Sebastian Moulton said, the thing's missing is opportunity for these kids to be introduced to filmmaking and awareness that filmmaking is a very viable career. You can make a huge living off of it. If we introduce the world of filmmaking to these kids, it allows them to have a creative outlet that they can turn into a very viable career. If we were to introduce not just the youth, but the people in New Mexico as a whole to filmmaking, they can tell stories that are so meaningful to them. They can tell their stories, they can tell their family stories, they can tell their people's stories. Their voices would be amplified in such a meaningful way. And the only things needed is the opportunity to do it and awareness that this is something you can do.